Holivudas zvaigzne Toms Hārdijs spēlēt viņus, Ronaldu un Reģinaldu Krējus. Britu ievērojamāko gangsteru cīņa par varu un ietekmi krimināla trilerī Leģenda. Kino no 16. oktobra.
Dzīve kļūst arvien piepildītāka un iegūtās vērtības negribas zaudēt.
Ja tev ir ko zaudēt, tev ir ko apdrošināt. Apdrošini savu mājokli un iedzīvi līdz 15. novembrim un laimē pret uguni un ūdeni izturīgu glabātuvi, dokumentiem un sev īpašām lietām. Svetbank.
Austrumu gudrie zina, ka mūsu veiksma un labsajūta dzīvē ir atkarīga no bioenerģijas daudzuma. Visvairāk bioenerģijas ir svaigā gaisā un ūdenī. Ielai sevī dzīves prieku, veselību un panākumus ar īpašo Memory Water ūdeni, kas strukturēts ar unikālu 18 posmu tehnoloģiju. Patiesībā Memory Water tas ir kas vairāk nekā ūdens. Tas ir dzīvesveids, lai izmainītu savu dzīvi. Visu informāciju meklē memorywater.com.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone and welcome back to Riga. This is the CCT Riga International Curling Challenge and we are in our third game today. As you can see, this is this Sunday full of curling, and we will have a look at two Latvians team this time. It's Team Latvia 1 and Team Latvia 2. Both of those teams played each other in Latvian Championship finals. And it was all about to represent the country in the Europeans. And as you can see by the digits, Latvia 1 is a team which will represent Latvia at the European Championship in Eisberg. And we will have a look at both teams here at the Riga International Curling Challenge. So games will begin shortly. It's just about a couple minutes left in the practice. And my name is Alexander Orlov, and today I will be joined by very experienced coach, and he will do some commentary today. Here is Mr. Thomas Lips. Welcome.
Welcome, Alex. Nice being here in Riga, in this lovely town, and I think we saw some couple of good games here with good ice condition, and looking forward for the next couple of ends.
Yeah, you came here as a coach of the German team.
Correct, yes.
How did they do?
We ended with 3 wins and 2 losses. It was not exactly that what we expected, but we had some really good games. Also, our opponents yesterday and today, they played quite well. Unfortunately, we were not able to manage, especially on the draw side. It's sometimes a bit difficult, but nevertheless, very nice experience, and we're looking forward then for a European Championship.
Oh yeah, you play A group in Eisberg, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, that's going to be exciting. Do you plan to go anywhere else after that?
As I'm a national coach in Germany, I'm also responsible or in charge of the men team.
Okay.
So I will be then also in Edinburgh with
Okay.
them. And before the Europeans with the girls, we will stay in Wetzikon, Switzerland, then for the next CCT.
All right. Okay. So this is the last couple of seconds, I guess, in the second practice. There is no LSD, and the team which ranked higher after the round robin had a choice, either to choose the hammer or stone color. I guess the Latvia one is going to be with the hammer and the and that's why Latvia 2 will start this game very shortly. This is the first time the CCT event came to Baltic countries, not only to Latvia, so it's amazing that such a nice small countries have their honor, I think, to have a CCT tour here.
And what I can say from my side, very well organized. The whole event started from the pickup at the airport with all the shuttle. Very friendly. I think this is not just the first event here in the Baltic countries on really a very well organized and very well tournament, which I think especially next year's they will easily increase the number of teams if they would have a 3, 4 or 5 sheet arena.
Yeah. This is a Kerlinga Halle in Riga. It's a 2-sheeter, and I played few times here, and it's always a very, very nice ice conditions, and this just perfect. Always very nice to play here. Very cozy.
Yes, indeed.
And as Thomas said, it's very friendly atmosphere. Very nice. So it's all about to start.
Alex, in the last couple of weeks there was some discussions about this sweeping with the brooms. Do you have any opinion for that?
Yes, I have. You mean about this directional pads, or how you call it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you can really control the stone as it was shown like on the video of Balance Plus, I don't really think this is good for the sport.
Yeah.
Because curling is about to curl, and if you can control this, maybe it's not good. But this is technology, and if you can't really resist.
But just my opinion is, and a couple of years ago, that was not allowed just to sweep just one part of the stone. So I think if they would change it again, that you have to sweep the whole stone, it probably already solved the problem.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, but you have to the umpires or whatever, they have to really look at it all the time.
Yes.
And you have to somehow prove it. That will be a difficult part, but it's all about spirit of curling.
Exactly. At the end of the day, that's for sure.
Yeah. So it's going to be a lot of discussions, I know, and I see some players in Canada, and they said we will not use this kind of pads, but I'm waiting for the WCF reply.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone is waiting for it, so it would be good to know what's going on. So, when we just started, and I can go through team lineups. So let's start with Latvia 1, And Latvia 1 is lead Sabina Jaske, second Jelena Rudzite, and the third Dace Regja, and the fourth and the skip Evita Regja. And this team is the current Latvian champion, and they won this title many times. Mostly all of them, but not all, of course. And they will represent country in Eisberg. Here we go. This is Sabine Eske. And the Latvia 2, the silver medalist on the Latvian championship. So on the lead is Maja Prozorvica, the second Iva Trubac-Boginska, and the third Rasa Lubarte, and the fourth and the skip Ineta Macha. Pretty usual first end, huh?
Yes, defensive start from both sides. They don't want to take too much risk at the beginning to find out about the weight, about the line. And as you saw, the first couple of stones were a bit too long in the house, so it's probably not so easy to manage it, but now nice shot to the forefoot.
Yeah, just for you to make it easy, this plain black, it's a Latvia 1, dark stones, dark uniform, and yellow stones and the white jackets. It's a Team Latvia 2. Ineta Macha, the skip of the Latvian 2 team, represented country twice at the Europeans, and once she played in the World Mixed Championships. So she kind of tried this international experience a few times. But the Latvia 1 teams are very experienced. They played a lot of championships. They played Europeans 5 times, Europeans mixed 2 times, mixed like Evita and Dace Regja. They played mixed doubles a couple times. So they played a lot of different kind of international events for Latvia. So very experienced.
Mm-hmm.
That's what probably helped them to win the championship year after year. Still pretty easy game so far.
And it's nice to see, now for this stone, for this takeout, hit and stay, where they put the broom, so you can see it really curls very nice.
Yeah, that's nice, and you can see it, and you have to, with this kind of curl, you always have to be very careful with your release, right?
Yeah.
And in the couple of games that we watched today, some teams was a little bit struggling with this sometime, because if you doing it really soft,
yeah, with a soft release, then you
it's
are
over
really in
curl,
trouble.
yeah. So you have to be careful, but if you do it in the proper way, then you can really go behind any guard basically.
Yeah.
That's a Regja, the sword. Third player, she's playing curling since it's just started in Latvia, so 13 years. Yeah, the Latvian, and it was 2002 when Latvians tried the curling, and that's a Regja was one of those players in Ineta Macha, the skip of the second team. She also started from very beginning, so they started at the same time. Many years ago.
By the way, how many colors does Latvia have? Approximately, you know that?
No, I know that in Latvian Women's Championship it was this year it was 6 teams.
That's great.
Yeah, that's great. I think in the men's competition it's much more.
Hmm.
It's definitely more than 10. So, but I would say that I think they should have more.
Yeah.
With this kind of ice rink, which is very nice, with this ice quality, I think they should have more and more players.
Yeah, hopefully such a tournament like here that will also help for Latvia curling,
Yeah, sure.
make it more popular. Coming to the skip stones, still more or less the same picture in the house.
Yeah, it's just a little bit different positions from time
Yeah.
to time. On the left side, on the right side now, so that's fine. I'm glad that overall the level of curling is really growing. I just
Yeah.
came back from C group.
Mm-hmm.
I was at the European C in Champéry, and I was really impressed by the C group. I thought it's like like amateur championship,
Yeah.
but I was so surprised with the first of all with the men's games, and men's finals was just great.
Yeah.
The whole playoff in the men's event was just perfect. Such a good games. Wow. The France, Slovakia, Slovenia, very well done. Great teams. And the women's part, the France, they played very good. The Slovakia, good game so far. They really deserve to promote to B
Yeah.
group, and they will play very good at the B group. That's for sure. And I was so like impressed with the men's competition. They had like 11 men's teams in C group, and that was like wow, that's a lot.
I also thought it's very important that France went up now to the B group. I mean, it's such a big country,
Yeah.
which I think they had some problems with financing also in the last couple of years. So went down to the C group. I think it's important for such a country to go up again.
Yeah. Unfortunately, boys didn't make it. They played very well,
Yeah.
but they just at the playoffs the Slovakians just and in the last game they just played very good. So such a great game that was, just till the final shot. And but France didn't make it.
Yeah.
But they played very good. They will do it next year, I think. But this event is growing, and the amount of countries is growing also. So this is the last shot for Team Yellow. Another takeout. Perfect.
Now going for a blank in the first end.
Yeah. Yeah, need some sweeping to avoid the one. Yep. Well blanked. Okay, and now hoping for some action, right?
Yeah, probably. I think now second end. Probably they will start with the center guard.
Yeah.
Close center guard.
Well, I think the team with the hammer will start. Their throw doesn't matter what the other will play. They will start with the corner guard. I think
Yeah.
they should. It's nice to see some smiles on the
They are
faces.
still in a good mood so far. have the
very
game
good.
under control. Yes.
That's good. You have a great ice, great competition. Your game broadcasted live, so the whole Latvia can watch that. I hope all Latvians now watch closely that game.
Yeah.
It's really kind of a Latvian championship final here. Oh. So, and this, once again, as far as Latvia 1 has a hammer, Latvia 2 will start, hopefully, with the guard on the center line. So this one is
Back 12.
back 12, far away.
But now they start with the corner guard.
Yay!
Team red. So
Perfect.
but it looks like we'll go at least into the house.
Yeah, definitely. It's also on the back line, close to back the line. Sabina Jeske. Yeah, you definitely need to play with this red.
Yeah.
This is the red one is the shot rock.
Yeah, but nevertheless, it looks like she will go for a close guard once again.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be in the rings again. Pretty much the same weight as before, I think. Okay, so this is the shot rock now.
Nice would be now just backline, so to really stay on the nose. But I think she will play regular takeout. So probably we'll see. On the way it would be a double, but I think it's a bit wide.
Yeah, it's important not to lose the shooter now.
Yeah.
Double is not that important.
No.
You have to keep the shooter in play. And it
So,
would be an easier if you play like less weight.
Yeah.
Even you can leave the one of yellows as a backing.
But out of this situation, it's now normal that they play now a takeout for hit and stay. But for ours, as a spectator, it would be nice to have probably a bit more interesting game with more stones in the game.
Yeah.
But that's how curling works. Sometimes some more interesting ends, sometimes a bit less.
Jelena Rudzite is second for Latvia 1. Trying to sweep it in the house. And they're not going to make it, I think. Okay. Guard?
I didn't see what she exactly want, but in my view, when she want to play a defensive end, as she started then after that first arrow. Probably she should take then the hidden roll.
Yeah,
the
in the
guard,
house, yeah.
so into the house. So it's not so consequent to play it like this. At least you give them the chance for a use.
Yeah, now they have a corner guard now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, oh yeah, it's too heavy.
Yeah. But as you can see now, second end, the 4 stone, which is too long to throw, so it really goes much faster in after the second end.
Okay, yeah.
But this is now a nice opportunity for a come around, but
I think it's wide a little, yeah.
yeah.
It's quite heavy as well. Again, it's just don't want to stop really. I think it's just slides, and it slides, go. And almost like it stops only on the back line.
Yeah.
It's like it's sort of 4 stones that basically stop at the back line. But at least we have a guard. I'll see some come arounds here. Rasa Lubarte.
Nice hit and roll.
Yeah, very nice. But now it can work like against you.
Yeah.
Because it's like really on the back line behind the guard, and you can play some stone somewhere in front. And it will be difficult to take this one, take the red one out. That's a Regja. Trying to come around, yeah.
I think the direction is not bad.
And the weight looks pretty good.
No. Oh, just touch the guard.
Yeah, okay, a little. But still,
Yeah.
still not bad. But it's fully open with the floss. Rasa and Ineta just came back from the World Mixed Curling Championships, where they managed to get 4 wins out of 4 games, so like 50-50. Oops.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, huh?
Yeah.
I would play another one behind the guard.
Yeah, but when you play behind the guard, there is at least a chance for 3.
Yeah.
Or you want to make it in bracket easier and go for a safe use, then you play on the other side. But I think this is how a team works, when they practice together to solve these questions. Are we a team who really, when we see a little chance for 3, should we go for this, or are we more a bit on the safe side? Yeah, I think there is a chance now for the double to solve the problem for his end. I think it's not covered.
Yeah,
but it's not easy. The
Nah,
double is not easy, but on the nose.
yeah, if we
That
play
would
on
be
the
also
noise would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Ineta, she don't really like to play heavyweight takeout.
Yeah.
And once actually I played with Ineta.
You did?
Yeah, we played in last year here in Riga. We played the Latvian mixed doubles championship,
Okay.
and my partner couldn't come. We were practicing before the Worlds, so but I just said to the guys, Latvian guys, sorry, it seems like we will not make it, and they said, oh come on, just come, we will find someone to play with you. And we played with Inita, and we basically won the event.
Oh, great.
It was kind of unexpected. And we had some fun. Line looks good.
Oh, fantastic.
Nice shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's two options. Try to hit it on the side a little, or try to draw in front.
But I think where the broom stays,
Yeah.
I think it's difficult to keep the stone in the house, so that you stay with two. Probably she will also want to play it on the nose.
Yeah, kind of repeat the same shot.
Yeah.
That's just matcha played, yeah. It started to curl a lot right after she released it.
Yeah.
Is it going to pass the guard at it? No. No. All right.
Yeah. Just bite the 8 foot on the center line. That will be the perfect stone.
That's for sure, yeah. If you play it too long, you will give your opponent a chance for an easy hit and stay for a point. Okay, takeout was perfect. Now you need the perfect draw.
It will be interesting to see when you see that these last couple of draws have been a bit too long. Can she manage this with taking the time to adjust the weight?
Looks pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe a bit short. No, they should manage it.
Yeah.
Should be in the rings. The whole team worked very hard.
It's great.
Perfect.
Exactly where it has to be.
Two good shots by Skip of Latvia number 2, Ineta. Should be a draw, right?
Theoretically, yes. Where the broom stays, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's why I like a little bit confused. I expect to see a draw. Evitar jakże. Facing 2 yellow stones before her last shot. Yeah, it's a takeout.
Yeah.
She need hit and stay for sure, or maybe
It
even.
looks wide.
Yeah. Oh.
One for sure on the top.
Yeah, it just hit on the other side. If this is if it's too yellow, then it's kind of catastrophe, I would say.
Yeah. But they have to measure it.
Yeah. And chief umpire, Yanis Rudzitis. I'll do some judgment now. So 1 yellow for sure. So it's definitely a steal, but steal of 2.
Steal of 2.
Okay, but I would say the really strange kind of a choice of the last shot. Like you have full 8-foot circle to play a draw.
It's a question of confidence, you know.
Yeah.
This is, but it must be even when it doesn't work once. But you have to play these stones for sure when you have 4 foot open, where you don't have to hit the broom, just have control. There are 3 people involved, one the shooter, 2 sweepers.
Yeah, they can
This
help.
is what they manage. Yeah.
Yeah, and with this kind of takeouts, you just do one mistake, do it a little bit wide, and then you can't do anything.
Yeah.
And these 2 sweepers, they are basically can do anything. They just can watch. And unfortunately, that's what happened. Steal of 2 for Latvia. The second, and I would say that Unita, the skip of the Latvian 2 teams, just played perfect.
Yeah.
Both shots were really good. So now it's time for some guards, right? They don't really want that guard, right?
No. They want to be top 8, top 4, somewhere there. No, just crossed the whole line.
Yeah, very short guard. You called this guard short or long, Thomas? I heard
And
just many, like 2 different ways
Yeah.
how to call that one.
For me, it's a long guard.
Yeah, for me
Yeah.
usually it's also
Yeah.
a long guard. Yeah. It depends on from where you measure it.
Oh, that's a pity.
Yeah, it's
It picked.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, because it's lost rotation completely. They just slide on the side. In this kind of situations, when you just give up 2 kind of unlikely and unlucky, and then you play your next shot and then it picks, you have to like be confident still.
Yeah.
Like not give up your emotions. They should go through.
A bit too long behind the tee. Gives at least a chance for the freeze now.
Yes, and Sabine Jeske. It looks pretty heavy for me. Not looks like a
No.
freeze. It's much more weight. No. Yeah, it was very good. Yeah. Okay, we'll see some more and more action. Draw shots one after another. Это Eva Trubač-Boginska. Second.
It's a bit wide at the moment. Still has to curl.
Girl has to stop.
Mm.
These 2 Yellowstones don't really look very good. You can play a couple red ones in front, and then they will work at the back
Yeah.
for backing. The all red will jam in them.
Now they want to play, I think, a little tap back.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Some work to be done to make it happen.
I think it looks
Good.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks very good.
Well done. Well done. Is it possible to double through the hole there?
Yeah,
Going through, it's
even if
tight.
even if you lose one of yellows, maybe it
Yeah,
it could
doesn't
be even better.
Yeah. But I think she will just also go for a tap back with his eyes.
Yeah, tap red one to red one, and red will go through the board in between yellow. That's the plan, I think. Bit wide again. Should curl a lot here. Hey. Another yellow on the back.
So once again, close to the own red one, but the angle must be so that there is not a double possible. It's not an easy one. No, they started to sweep because I think it's a bit too long and a bit. Oh! I'm not sure if I have ever seen something like that. Did you see?
I know.
Probably there was chewing gum on the ice.
Yeah, it just stops.
Oh, it's interesting to see now. When you play takeout, does it really move
Yeah.
or will it stay?
Yeah, they just stop sweeping and
Oh, yeah.
something out of the brush.
Yeah.
I think just stop. Like a break.
Yeah.
Emergency break. So take out E and bum
No.
bum bum.
And double. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it happens. In curling you have to think about a lot of things. The ice should be clean, your pad on the brush should be clean, your everything should be very, 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 because you should be careful with everything. Yeah, looks like Evita needs some advice.
Yeah, question is, should I play now the come around or in turn? And even it's well played, you give them the chance for a tap back in the front. Should they take the risk or not? I think yes, they should play it top 4. That would be great. Leave them the chance for the race, but with 2 down, I think you have to take this risk anyway.
White looks pretty good for me, I think. A little bit. No, that's a little bit.
Goes for a freeze for the own.
Too fast, but oh,
But it's at least they stay now with 3.
yeah.
Even it's okay, it's behind the T line, so with next stone they can really solve the problem. But
But you
this
have
is
to
now
play it, yeah.
very, very an important one now. Yeah. But it's also a good chance for a steal now.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is
You
a
have
very, very good chance.
you have guard, you have stone in the front of the house. like top 12, and
Nope.
you have a lot of backing.
Nice reaction of sweepers. Is
It's too heavy. Hey. Just in between, huh? I think it's a force stone in this position, like
Yeah.
top 10, back 10.
Back then.
And now you have to play like top 4, top 8 maybe. Top 8?
Yeah.
Top 8 would be
Top 8 would be great.
nicely, yeah. This is a good chance now for a big end. Sweep for line, I guess.
Oh. It's still fine. I think this looks really.
Why they were sweeping that much, yeah?
Still a bit too long. Yeah.
Still a chance here. Yeah, just you need to repeat the same shot. Yeah, they just stopped sweeping only like just near the house. Maybe they should start to sweep a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. Ineta, let's try. We'll try to save this end. She played nicely previous end. Nicely top 8 draw, so now she need a nice draw into the forfeit. At least if she will not be a shot rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, she make it like she will force them for 1. Because it's not a lot of space there for the second, if she will play that. It looks pretty okay. It looks great actually.
Great shot.
Absolutely lovely
Great
shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smile, Ineta. So it's 1 for sure. Red. Oh, I think it's only 1, right? Yeah.
It's only 1 red.
Yeah, it's only 1. The problem is that with her next shot she can tap it. Yellow again.
Yeah.
But
The double. Yellow.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah. That's what you have to play because it's like a lot of red in play and you have a chance for big end, so go for it. Anyway, you will not lose this one. One red will be there and you will open up the things for draw a second one. So you like it's a very good task, like.
Almost hit on the nose. A bit outside. No.
It's a slight risk there. Then you can like touch the red, which is the shot rock, but you can see a little.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be very unlucky if you play that. And the yellow will be a shot rock accidentally. That will be wow.
I think if you don't play it, how you want to make it a deuce? How?
Yeah.
I mean, when you make the come around, you are more or less on the same position like the shot one. So at least you give them the chance for the race, and then if they work, they will have a chance for a deuce, for another steal of deuce.
Yeah.
So you have to play this one.
Sweepers work very hard. Pass the guard. Okay. So, draw from the other side. But it's too dangerous, huh? You can set up a double. If you play yellow, to the button, you can really set up a double here. If you play if you will be a little bit short, you should just play the same, right?
Yes, or just an example, if you just play a long guard, very difficult to make it use.
Yeah, also it can work, yeah.
At least you shouldn't give them a chance for a double. That's the most important part. So if you wouldn't play the stone, I think she cannot make more than 2. So
pretty good weight, I think. Need to curl a little. Let's get in there. See it start to curl. It's going.
yeah, it's
Flip.
great. Yeah. You know, it's more or less the same situation if she wouldn't play the stone. It's nice played, but she has to make anyway draw to the bottom for the views.
But you
But well,
you can't give up more than 2 here.
No.
Yeah, before that shot,
Yeah.
it was a kind of possibility
Yeah.
to just play a takeout on the like a small piece of the yellow and pick up like 3-4, I don't know. But now it's not possible, so you have to play a perfect cold draw to pick up 2 points. Make sure ice is clean. No picks anymore. Bit heavier.
It's a bit heavy.
One red?
One red.
Definitely one red. All right. That was nice.
Yeah.
Almost all stones were in play. And I just can say that Ineta played very nice shots again.
Yeah.
2 shots was just perfect, very good.
Austrumu gudrie zina, ka mūsu veiksme un labsajūta dzīvē ir atkarīga no bioenerģijas daudzuma. Visvairāk bioenerģijas ir svaigā gaisā un ūdenī. Ielai sevī dzīves prieku, veselību un panākumus ar īpašo Memory Water ūdeni, kas strukturēts ar unikālu 18 posmu tehnoloģiju. Patiesībā Memory Water tas ir kas vairāk nekā ūdens. Tas ir dzīvesveids, lai izmainītu savu dzīvi. Visu informāciju meklē memorywater.com.
So game started with a center guard. And now going on the side in the house. Followed now by a hit and roll.
I think they really played the guard, yeah? Corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, just goes into the house. Line is okay, I think. Somewhere there, close. Let's hit and stay. Maija Prozoroviča. Lead for Latvia 1. For Latvia 2, sorry. She was trying to not to leave it as a stay.
Yes.
Tried to make perfect hit and roll, but it over curls. And here we go. Jelena Rudzite.
Looking for a nice come around now.
Yeah.
She's also a bit heavy. But please covered, so okay.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to see now switching on to the offensive part. With also come around, even you are leading with one stone and the opponent has two in the house. You have hammer.
And we also have another game which is on sheet B. And this is kind of a Consolation Cup final, and there is a team Finland on a Kauste playing Norway. Kristin Skaslien. And so far they are in the fourth end, and the score is 2-2. So it's a close game there as well. Scandinavian battle.
As we will see also at the Europeans this battle
Yeah, sure.
on the 17th.
It is 4 teams here from the A group, right?
Yes.
Estonia, Germany,
Mm-hmm.
Finland, and Norway.
Yep.
Okay. And Estonia and Germany will play their first game, right? And the
Correct.
Europeans against each other, so they practice twice.
Exactly. So 1-1.
1-1, so perfect. The most important game will be will decide who is the better team. Oops. This yellow still in quite good position, but so many red stones around it.
Yeah, it's very difficult. Very difficult end now.
Yeah, it's
For yellow.
yellow in trouble, even if they are still a shot rock, but it's kind of covered, and still.
I think it looks nice this
Yeah.
one. For
No, it's a bit heavier, I think, again. But it will jump in one of those, right? Yeah.
nice tap. Nice tap.
Very nice. Clear the guard.
Yes.
Absolutely different to what we saw in the first couple ends, huh?
Totally different. Yeah. It's also more interesting to watch.
Yeah.
It's great. But even when the defensive end, when they're probably not so interesting to watch, it's also interesting to see. You have to play these stones really also in a proper way. Hitten says it probably doesn't look so interesting, but even on the tactical side, that's how the game works.
Yeah.
It's a part of the game.
This shot was played nicely. No question here. That's Riga with her second shot in the fourth set. Looks like it's going to be another stone in the house. No, it's a guard.
It's a close.
Sweep for line.
Yeah.
Looks okay.
In the second game between Norway and Finland, Norway was managing to make 3.
Oh,
it's leading now 5-2 after the break, after the fourth set.
It's also actually some money involved in that game also.
Yeah.
So
is.
Consolation Cup winner will get some cash. So when I see this situation in the house, if I would be yellow, I would be happy to finish the descent like this.
Oh,
like
yes. Yes.
I'm pretty happy with giving up one right now, even if it's steal. But the situation is so bad. One good shot and you will do something against 3 or 4
Right.
in the forfeit. This is a very dangerous. Rasa Lubarta is trying to solve that. Maybe it's
Just to peel.
yeah.
Yeah.
Open the things up a little.
So we'll see another guard.
Yeah. The first team pretty happy with the situation so far. But I think with the last one they will go for a tap. Not with this one. I think it need to curl.
Yeah, it's wide. Now it starts to curl, and the weight is okay.
Yeah, all right. Guard in a pretty good position. Just guard the stone, which is a problem for red, because you can play a double from the stones like top 4 on the right side. But now it's covered. Maybe it's time to play a guard, eh?
Yeah, I think question now is really for yellow. What's the goal now in this situation for the end? Is there any chance for them to make one? At the moment, I don't think so.
Yeah, only it's a
So
promotion, like a
yeah.
double takeout
But
through.
I think
yeah.
the risk is not worth to try. So yeah, well, but with this eyes now, I think she wanna play a come around.
Maybe she want to set up a double for like.
So biting the forefoot.
Yeah. to promote with...
Because with this ice, I think this is much too much ice for a guard to cover the stone which bites the center guard. So this is the only chance then to raise all them and replace the yellow one. So I think she should really want to go for a come around. For me personally, looks a bit too much risk to play this one. Because this must be really well played. There's not a lot of room.
And even if you play it, the opponent can tap the another red one in, and what you will do next so far. But we'll see.
But the last two draws she played, she had a really good weight.
And
All
this
in
one
the
looks.
4 foot.
This one looks. This one looks great. Is it a double there? Yellow to yellow? If you play it on the side, I think so.
She doesn't look so happy.
Yeah, definitely. It was very close to what she wanted. But I think double is there. Oops.
Yeah.
I would play for that double yellow.
Yeah.
Can it jam on the back? I don't think so.
No.
I think it will. They both will.
You probably will touch the red one, which is a bit on the top, but you will not move it too much. So this one is hit it 1/3, half of it of the yellow. I think both yellow will leave the house.
Yeah. And it's not a lot of space for a draw. Like you definitely lose one. And you have to play a perfect full draw to forfeit and to like give up only one.
And for red there is no risk at all to play.
Yeah. I don't see any option how to pick up one here if you are like yellow. How to take one? Super promotion double on red to red.
Yeah,
no.
I'm surprised about this decision. Sure, if you play like this, you have a steal for sure. But I think there could be much more pressure if you go for a takeout. And even when you hit the guard, for example, if you don't play it properly, still then there is no risk anymore. I don't think so.
Evita Riga with her last shot in the fourth, trying to play the same as she played, as one of the players played a couple shots ago. Tap back.
I think she just want to play guard.
Oh, maybe, yeah. I thought this is a very good situation to steal more than one.
Yeah.
This is perfect situation to steal more. Like either you play a tap back, you don't lose anything, I think. Nothing. And even if you play double, which I really like, yellow, it's also like perfect.
So I don't think she will play the stone.
Yeah.
Go for one steal. Both team has still a bit more than 15 minutes time, so good time management from both teams.
Yeah, and we have a small break here. Couple minutes to meet your coaches. I think it's a Thomas' favorite time, huh? We'll come back to you in a couple minutes.
Holivudas zvaigzne Toms Hārdijs spēlē dvīņus Ronaldu un Reģinaldu Krejus. Britu ievērojamāko gangsteru cīņa par varu un ietekmi krimināla trilerī Leģendā. Kino no 16. oktobra.
Dzīve kļūst arvien piepildītāka, un iegūtās vērtības negribas zaudēt.
Ja tev ir ko zaudēt, tev ir ko apdrošināt. Apdrošini savu mājokli un iedzīvi līdz 15. novembrim un laimē pret uguni un ūdeni izturīgu glabātuvi, dokumentiem un sev īpašām lietām. Svetbank.
Austrumu gudrie zina, ka mūsu veiksme un labsajūta dzīvē ir atkarīga no bioenerģijas daudzuma. Visvairāk bioenerģijas ir svaigā gaisā un ūdenī. Ielai sevī dzīves prieku, veselību un panākumus ar īpašo Memory Water ūdeni, kas strukturēts ar unikālu 18 posmu tehnoloģiju. Patiesībā Memory Water tas ir kas vairāk nekā ūdens. Tas ir dzīvesveids, lai izmainītu savu dzīvi. Visu informāciju meklē memorywater.com.
Holivudas zvaigzne Toms Hārdijs spēlē dvīņus Ronaldu un Reģinaldu Krējus. Britu ievērojamāko gangsteru cīņa par varu un ietekmi krimināla trilerī Leģenda. Kino no 16. oktobra.
Dzīve kļūst arvien piepildītāka, un iegūtās vērtības negribas zaudēt.
Ja tev ir ko zaudēt, tev ir ko apdrošināt. Apdrošini savu mājokli un iedzīvi līdz 15. novembrim un laimē pret uguni un ūdeni izturīgu glabātuvi, dokumentiem un sev īpašām lietām. Svedbank.
And welcome back. Welcome back to the second half of the game. There we go, end number 5. And this is a CCT Riga International Curling Challenge. And this is a game between two Latvian teams, Latvia 1 and Latvia 2. Both teams play their nationals, and these teams, both of them, were in the final, and Latvia 1, as you can see, beat Latvian 2 and will represent the country at the Eisberg European B Group Championship. After the first half of the game, the score is equal, 2-2. And now every end with a lot of stones in play, and which is very nice. And my name is Alexander Orlov, and I'm joined by Thomas Lips. We're doing live coverage from Riga.
Welcome to all spectators.
And if you are in Riga today, come here in Kerlinguhale for a final at 6. It's going to be a great game. The game started with basically in the second end when one unlucky takeout with the last stroke by Latvian 1 skip Evita Riegža gave up a steal of 2 for team number 2, and after that the first team picked up 1 point and the third, but then in the fourth it was a very dangerous hand for second Latvian team, Team Macha, but they gave up 1, but I wanted to say that they were lucky that they gave up only 1.
That's correct.
Oh, this is nice, come around. Team Macha now with the hammer.
But this is also, this is for me a bit a risky stone. Go on the side because we have 2 center guards from the red one. So they will try to play more or less hack weight. If they can manage the roll behind the 2 guards, would be nice. If they hit the guard, still then she can roll behind the guard and have the control of the. That was unlucky. Just touched the guard. So then, when you see this, you see, well, that was the right,
Right decision.
the right decision. But you cannot expect from mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even this one now, going on the other side, you're leading with 2, but Red will really make sure with this situation when you have 2 center guards that you try to steal one. And there is a big chance there.
Yeah, and you, with only 1 shot, you can make, if Red will play a good draw after that, you with this shot, with your next shot, you can make these 2 yellows just useless for the rest of the game. But it's quite high, and I'm sure they will play hit and roll now. Hit and roll, yeah. And if she can play that, yeah, it will be a shot rock behind the guards. Perfect. Just need to play that, and this is a Datsa Regja, 3rd national team.
Still a bit white.
Yeah, it's going to nose.
Just clean it, and no. Just hit and stay.
Rasa Ljubarte. Bit less weight, that's why it's curl a little bit more, but still. Maybe you should sweep a little bit more, and if it's going like to the nose, sweep it a little bit more to move it on the side even more, to avoid the roll. But even if you play a roll right now, it's not going to be a shot rock. Hit the curl.
Nice roll.
Oh, yes. I was wrong. This is the shot rock. Oh, yeah, that's very nice. Well judged. You leave 2 guards, and now it's a problem. Bam.
Just missed the peel, stays, and now gives them the chance for another hit and roll. Or that was the first decision, now second possibility to make just a guard.
Make sure it's not the double there. You have to be very careful with that one. It's once again you have to choose what you want to achieve in this end, right?
Yeah.
If you really want to steal, I will not play this yellow.
Nope, then you have to play the come around.
Yeah, if you just want to give up one, just play yellow. Yeah. And give her a draw with the last one.
Yeah. as long as the stone is in the 4-foot, even when you see probably 1/3, whatever, that would be great. It's not important that it covers 100%. It's just really the weight is important, and so that she is not able to make a hit and roll, because when it's really in the top, let's say bite the 4-foot, you see just half of it or less, there is still a chance to go then, if they play the takeout,
Yeah,
go
red
into the yellow one.
Yeah, red, jam, and the yellow. Could be, yeah. So skip stones already here in the 5th. Maybe the Riga will start that. Skips competition.
Sweepers want to sweep, but there's still some room.
Yeah, they need some curl.
But it looks not bad.
Very nice.
Well done. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we saw a fist bump. Yeah, very done. Very good. Good job. It started to curl and they swept it right to the forfeit. Yes. So it's a backline weight, maybe hack weight.
Yep.
Need a small roll. I like the line. Yeah, it's
Getting
just,
really
yeah,
close.
It suddenly start to curl a lot. Unexpected miss by Ineta. She played very good before. It's just start to curl a lot. Time for a guard. Would you play a guard, Thomas, or you will just hit like top 4, just tap a little bit, maybe?
Tap I wouldn't play because
You will give a chance for double, right?
yeah. But when it overcurls, then it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But still, then you have to manage in a way where you have the chance to steal 2. At least that you have the chance. So with a guard, there is a big chance, even when 1 more or less for sure with a guard. For a deuce, it's difficult. But as you see this situation now, at least she has to play a draw, biting the 4-foot. And if you are a bit too just 8-foot, whatever, when it lies like that you have a chance for a dribble, I think this is not worth to play like this. Guard is the right decision in this case.
Yeah.
And when I see the situation here, I'm not sure if she has a chance to become shot. I don't think so.
Only if she, but not with this brush. I think the only option is you play backline weight, come like just really past the guard, very close, and then just tap this red one. But I don't really think she's going to play that. She just plays somewhere to a forfeit to avoid steal of 2, but it's flying.
No, it's too wide.
But it
just
depends
a
1 or 2 right
no.
now. Oh, whoa.
But well played, really well played, even when it's -1. But she has not a chance to play it much better than this one. I mean, she plays the whole game. She has such a nice weight.
Yeah. So it's another steal for Latvia 1. And now they lead 3 shots to 2.
But it's not a, it's not a disaster out of this situation. -1, 3-2 down with hammer, going down to the 6th end. You have to make sure then now that you really have the chance to make it use then, and then you have the control of the game.
Yeah, juice
So
in the 6 and yeah, good. You give up 1 at 7 and hammer at the end. Fine. So both teams okay with the time. You see, it's 12 and 11, like mostly 12 minutes for both. So Sabina Jeske will open up the things in this first stone in the 6.
Going into the house in front of the tee line.
Don't overswept it. Make sure it's top 4. Very well played.
Go for a freeze in this situation. I prefer a corner guard.
Oh yeah. And Maja Prozorovica trying to play the same, but it's heavier. I think it's heavier. You definitely don't need any sweep. When you have such a nice stone in the forfeit circle before the tee line, you can easily play like really short guard, or maybe even in the house.
Yeah.
But the line was a little bit of a problem here. Steel guard is very good one, right on the center line. You can use it even if not now, but later on. But it's not really cover a lot of the red. So they once again trying to freeze it.
Yeah,
Maybe a small tap.
But it really starts to curl.
They are going to go through.
Oh, it's a bit too short. Now unfortunately getting difficult for them because you need more than one stone to remove the red stone in the forefoot.
You have to spend a couple of shots for that at least. Yeah.
This is exactly the situation which some teams struggles, because when you have this situation where you see a stone in the forefoot just half covered and you want to play the freeze is always the perfect situation. But it's also a good situation when you just remove this. Doesn't matter if you roll a bit out to the 8 foot, whatever, but at least this one is behind the tee line. You have to remove this stone. If you are a bit too short, as we see in this situation, you need a couple of stones to remove this.
And you also have to wait for a kind of a mistake from your opponent, or you have to play double and double. Yeah, either you have to play a perfect shot, or you have to wait for a mistake from your opponent. It happens like when the teams sometimes, I think, want to win the game with this shot number 2. and you have another 6 to go. You don't need to win the game with this shot. Wait a little bit. Елена Рудзитя. Replacing the guard. Wait's good.
Yeah.
Line's pretty good also, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to see some double peels
Yeah, yeah.
in the near future.
But it seems like that Ineta is just play 1. She's not trying a double. Something wrong with the line, I guess. Something's going on. Oh. It's not going in the right way.
No.
Couple last ends. Not in the second team favor. Oh no.
No.
Definitely do not touch this one.
It curls so nicely.
Yeah, play it.
Play the come around in
Yeah,
turn.
sure. But never touch this red one. This red really helps you a lot right now. Looks like they need to sweep really. Or a line.
She goes for another guard.
Yeah, okay.
Guard the own red one.
Okay. It was well guarded even before.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's from the right side. Now I agree, yeah. You can I don't know, play a triple even. Yellow to yellow.
Move the red one
yeah.
and do whatever. Must be so heavy played.
Rasa Lubarte. Looks pretty good actually.
Well
Yeah.
done. Well done.
Even it sticks in the house.
But still, they still need 2 stones
Yeah.
at least to remove the red one without playing the opponent.
Mm-hmm. And it's all about the one decision when the yellow decided to play freeze.
Yeah.
Really
Which is
difficult
then too
shot
short,
in the
yeah.
start,
Yeah.
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 And they immediately lose this one and lose couple more. Like,
That's more or less all the game. You have to make sure that you have the control of the 4-foot area before the tee line.
from the start to the end. Okay, it's very long guard. This is a chance for another double. As we said, you need
Yep.
few doubles to just open up the things. And this looks like a perfect double. So Russell Lubarte with another double, I guess.
Yes, they have
You
to
have
sweep.
to sweep a lot. Not what they wanted. The shooter must go also somewhere on the left side. It's over curls. It's kind of a double, but it not help that much.
But at least the bottom is open. At least she has at least a chance to make one. Sure, she has to make sure or hope that there will be now an error,
Yeah, and you can try to play yellow, yellow to red.
or you know, if it's a bit wide in the 8 foot or whatever, you have a chance for a double. At least it increased now the chance.
Mm-hmm.
So for team from Everton, they have to make sure that really where the stone must be, that they don't give them a chance for a double. But they go for a guard, not a guard.
Yeah, they want to guard the yellow. Yellow, yellow, red.
Mm-hmm.
Still there.
Yeah.
He didn't
Probably if you just hit on the nose.
Yeah, it will go there.
Just
And you will lie 3. Yeah, you have to play this now. Even if you will not hit it on the nose, you will like open the things up, maybe play double and try not to play very heavy. But I see so many teams, but like when they see a lot of stones, they have to move. They like start to play a really heavy takeout. But you don't need a heavy takeout here. It should be just normal, controlled and bum bum bum, and it's going to be there.
Yeah. That would be a big change in this end if that works out. Big change. But that's also part of curling, which makes it so interesting, the game.
Yeah, what I like in this kind of shots, it's actually pretty easy shot because you just need to hit it on the nose, right? Just a simple hit.
Yeah.
But but if you look at the whole situation, it's like, oh wow, it have to go to this one to promote. So there we go.
Oh. Well played, well played. This is really just more or less by nothing.
So
Missed
close.
yeah.
Yeah, it's almost a nose hit.
Yeah.
This is a good angle. You can see it. Yeah. Almost there. Oh. Still great chance for a steal.
Yeah.
Are they going to remove it?
Yeah. They go for a take for the hit and roll.
But I don't really like that because this yellow is blocking the 4-feet draw.
Yeah.
The draw to the button, it completely blocks that. Why not to play a draw from the other side? I don't know. This is also an option, but okay. Now you will definitely not give up more than one.
Yeah. And once again, she needs another 4-foot. When I correctly remember, she played 4 stones into 4-foot so far in this game.
Yeah.
So in the past, she had the weight, the right weight for this game, for a shot. Oh, she's thinking about something different first? No, no, she goes for the draw. And it's a bit pressure now. Red is lying with 2.
Yeah, it's a very important shot. If you make it 3-3 in the 6, that's not that bad. Sweepers have to
it's
work a
short.
lot. Yeah.
It's very short.
Six will just
There's
bite the 8-foot maximum.
no another
Oh.
steal of 2.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
First miss for the 4-foot.
Yeah.
And that costs a lot. These 2 stones. 5-2 after 6 end.
Yeah, 5 stones in a row in the favor of Latvia 1. Okay. 2 ends to go.
Austrumu gudrie zina, ka mūsu veiksme un labsajūta dzīvē ir atkarīga no bioenerģijas daudzuma. Visvairāk bioenerģijas ir svaigā gaisā un ūdenī. Ielai sevī dzīves prieku, veselību un panākumus ar īpašo Memory Water ūdeni, kas strukturēts ar unikālu 18 posmu tehnoloģiju. Patiesībā Memory Water tas ir kas vairāk nekā ūdens. Tas ir dzīvesveids, lai izmainītu savu dzīvi. Visu informāciju meklē memorywater.com.
We're back on the sheet of ice and we see the stone picked. That's okay. I think this is the second Sabina stone in the game which picked. Yeah, you see. Yeah, what can we do? Make sure the ice is clean. Yep, and now it's a corner guard time for yellow.
Yeah, they really need now a deuce. Going down, home with 1 down, without hammer is even still difficult, but possible to manage it. But they need now a deuce. So whatever they play now, once again, this is and then turning, so she has the 2 corner guards she needs by error. So
something wrong there.
no.
It's a 3rd stone.
No.
Maybe something wrong with the rotation. So this is a perfect time for a come around. Second shot by Maja Prozorovica. They are going to make it actually.
Well done.
Yeah, very nice. She play a guard and play just behind it.
Well, she still has some room, she thinks.
Yeah, but you can play this shot, and if you move the guard,
Yeah.
fine. If you move the stone in the house, that's fine also.
Ooh.
Ooh, but not like that.
Nope.
Please don't do not like that. To leave the guard at the same place and didn't move anything. That's I kind of like that call, but it's a great chance to set up a double by mistake, and that's what I don't like.
Yeah.
But if you're sure, then you can play the same. That could be perfect. Yeah, but in that game we're a little bit struggling with the weight of her draws. So now it's a good time to play a great draw. It's very, I need it. You have to put it in the house. Nice.
Yeah.
I think they can
Nice
see at
reading.
least half of it, or maybe the
Yeah,
full. Yeah.
Yeah, full. Yeah, she can play it from outside.
But what is important, that stone in the house,
Yeah,
and their team red, they have to play this one. Which means they will have another chance to hide their yellow. Yep. Hit on the nose.
So now.
Hit on the nose again, I think. It's not-
I personally, I don't like this. You know, when it's really on the nose, isn't she able to make the double?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe it's there, maybe.
Probably take this stone as a guard, play a come around, because
Mhm.
you're still shot.
Yeah, sure. Maybe.
Well, to roll on this side. Well,
The best option.
yeah.
Okay, and when she plays this, I think she kind of agrees that giving up 2 here is not a like a big deal.
Yeah.
But to give up 3, this is a problem. If you give up 2, you can, like by mistake, give up 1 in the 8s, and you still will be with the hammer in the extra.
Mhm.
So you will have 2 chances, but not to give up 3. Definitely, they will just ignore.
But now, because there are now only four yellows, 3 red stones, I would prefer now to come around behind the yellow one, just when it's in top 8, so that the angle to the red one is
There.
out of this situation. You have to make sure that at least you get a chance to make 3.
Yeah.
And I think now with to play around the other corner guard, I'm not sure if it's really covered 100%. If you are second,
This is a question, yeah.
yeah. But it's wide.
It's wide and it's fast.
Oh, that's a pity. Mhm.
And Datsa will clear the guards, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, now you can play on the other side and go for a in bracket for an easy use.
Yeah. Okay. Second try by Rasa Ljubarte. I think it's in. Whoa, 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 whoa. Leave it there. This is a double.
Okay.
This is a double, but it's a risky double.
Yeah,
If you play from the stone, which is on the right side, it could easily jam on the red. That's why I guess Evita is not playing that. As we said a couple shots ago, she's okay with giving up 2 here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well played. Oh, they have to sweep.
Yeah. Should be there. Should be fine. Very nice.
Oh, well done.
Oh, very nice.
Well done. Mm-hmm.
And on sheet B, just another Scandinavian battle just finished. And the Consolation Cup winner is Norway. Yeah, Norway Team Skaslin just beat Team Onekausta from Finland. It was like a 9th place game.
Yeah.
They became a best team out of qualifiers. All right, and we came down to the last shot in the 7s. Pretty open heat for a 2. And there we go.
It better starts to curl. Fine. Well played. That's what we wish. Adios. So it's 5-4. Going for the last end.
And Team Latvia 2, Team Macha, they have to steal now, so it is going to be a lot of guards in play. Very important stone for Team Latvia too and Maja Prozorovica. It has to be a guard. It's better if it's long or short, but not in the middle. And not in the house, of course. Make sure it's close to the house. When it's in the middle, it's like quite kind of difficult to play another guard and not to set up a double. This is the reason why you try to play either close to the house or close to the hog line. They're trying to tick. And it's very close, huh?
Well done.
Very
well
nice,
done.
Sabine.
Well done. Yeah. You should be happy.
Yeah, smile. Very nice shot.
Yeah. 4 foot open. Great done.
Once again.
Yeah.
No sweeping needed. And maybe it is a little heavier.
It should be fine.
It should be fine, yeah, it should be fine. Pretty much the same spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Nice. Yeah, and free guard zone rule is still in play. So far. So maybe another try. Would you go for a tick again, or you will just come around it?
I would try again.
Try again.
Yeah. Only when you miss the first one and they make a double guard, then you have to make the come around.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, it's now why not playing the same shot with the same turn?
Yeah.
So why to switch?
Okay, that was quite close.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
You were waiting for a curl. Yeah, you can see that it was quite close. And Eva Trubac-Boginska.
No, there will be another guard, a third one.
Yeah, good. That's very nice, actually. Very nice guard. Well played. And the Latvian champion, they need a double.
Ooh.
But this kind of, it's tricky. It could jam on the yellow and then roll to the center line, and this could be a nightmare, really. You just move this stone on the side and then you can easily return it. If you jam and roll on the center line, this is a disaster. But okay.
But now I think it's really important that they make a good 4 foot shot, not always a third guard. How many guards you need? As long as when you place this like they doing now, then it's fine. But when it's a bit longer, whatever, and you give them a chance for a double peel, you have to make sure that you, with a third stone, you are in the house, you have a good shot, and then guard this one.
I think they will they will wait. Oh,
so
there we go.
That's exactly the problem now. 4 foot is open, but still, now in this situation, when you play guard on this level here, you can be sure that peels will work out, single peels. So better probably come around now from to the 8 foot, the yellow one, and still you have one in the house. And then at the end of the day, when you have 2 in the house, you have to make sure that the opponent's kid must think, should I play a draw or a takeout, at least. And we saw that many times, also 8 foot, sometimes it's not so bad to have an 8 foot stone in the house. But just with guards like this, under normal circumstance, they will peel it anyway. And when you make the come around, they will peel it again. This one,
and then you
the
can,
corner guard, and still you have a chance that they hit it on the nose or roll a bit inside, whatever. But the question is when you want to start to make the come around.
As long as Inata is quite good on the draw weight, so maybe they will wait until the skip shots will be played. So far, good peels and great double. The double was really awesome. And this peel was also very good. It's kind of risky to like tap the yellow in the house, but Salut Barte. Just trying to replace the guard. It's going to be a guard, no questions.
Yeah.
I would prefer it a little bit longer. Because Evita is playing from this side and she could even push the other yellow or jam in between. So it's like plan B option. Just make sure it's no hit and stay. And it's not. It's not hit and stay. Very nice. So is it the time for a draw?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Why not to try it now? It's quite a good spot. You will see what your opponent will do after that, and no, they play guard. One more guard. Okay, it's also an option to play a guard and wait until you basically your last shot.
Yeah, sure, but playing the guard now, they already know we are in the extra end for sure. So the pressure is not so high. When you make the come around and you miss the guard or just hit it on the nose, whatever, and you play it again, there are 2 stones in the house, they know at least they can lose. So there is a bit different pressure.
Absolutely.
But anyway, they have to hope for a mistake.
Yeah, otherwise,
that's for sure. So timeout.
Yeah, looks like. Oh, and coach already here. Ansis Riega is the coach of Latvian champion. So it's now 3 Riegas on the field of play.
Yeah, just play the peel. Make sure that you play it once again with the in-turn. Hit it a bit outside. That 4 foot is open.
You will have a draw for a win.
Exactly. She will make then the come around. So best thing what she can do is probably just bite the 4 foot, not more.
No,
probably a bit less.
Even like
just
6
8 foot.
Yeah.
6 foot then. And then you have the 4 foot open. Draw to win.
Yeah. No pressure.
No.
very long minute.
Yeah. Interesting. They go for a come around. That's interesting.
I agree. Yeah, it's you create problems
Yeah.
for yourself if you don't play this shot. Even if you play it.
Yeah.
Even if you play it. That's
Because this is such a long guard. You can tap this stone anyway. If it's too short, you can come from the other side, come around. There are so many possibilities then.
okay. It looks like you are not really consistent. You taken out the guards the whole end, and then suddenly, in the very end, you decide to play a come around. It's not bad, but you can play like
It's not bad, but I think especially on the out turn, you have at least chance if you even when you're back 4, but then it's covered.
yeah.
Or in the in turn, I think there is a chance to come through.
Yeah. So it's you can play from both sides.
Yeah.
Of course, the both shots would quite difficult. You have to be very careful with the line, but this is a great chance for a steal.
Yeah,
Suddenly,
that's the only chance what they have.
yeah.
If they're able to manage, well done. But
If they will,
the call is, I do not agree with the call.
Yeah. If Ineta can make it, and if she will steal it, I think it will be a good topic for Latvian champion to talk after that.
Yeah.
After this draw is
And this is exactly the situation. Doesn't matter if you win or lose the game.
yeah.
It's just for the future, because this is a situation they will have it in the next couple of years so many times anyway. But they have to make sure that they play it really always in the same way. And I don't think so that they will be always this way.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you see that opponent skip is like have a draw weight really.
Mm-hmm.
She played every draw except maybe last one, but the
Yeah.
last one was really close as well.
Yeah.
So it's quite. Okay, we were talking about the draws.
Yeah.
It looks like the girls don't really see a possibility for a draw. Maybe it's no room. I don't know. But it looks like they're going to play hit and what?
Hit and roll. But even when it works out, hit and roll, she will be in the 12 foot.
Yeah. Maximum 8 if she will roll on the side. But most likely it will be fully open.
Getting close. No. A bit too short.
Okay.
So, game is over.
Congratulations to the winner. And Latvian champion proved the right to represent Latvia at the Europeans. So, all right. It's a 6-4 win. And don't go that far, too far from the computer or TV or whatever. In about just 13 minutes, maybe even less, there will be a final. The gold medal game of CCT Riga International Curling Challenge. And there will be a game between Russia 2 and team from Sweden.
So looking forward to go for the final. will be an interesting game anyway.
Yep, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. It was Alexander Orlov.
Thomas Lips.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Austrumu gudrie zina, ka mūsu veiksme un labsajūta dzīvē ir atkarīga no bioenerģijas daudzuma. Visvairāk bioenerģijas ir svaigā gaisā un ūdenī. Ielai sevī dzīves prieku, veselību un panākumus ar īpašo Memory Water ūdeni, kas strukturēts ar unikālu 18 posmu tehnoloģiju. Patiesībā Memory Water tas ir kas vairāk nekā ūdens. Tas ir dzīvesveids, lai izmainītu savu dzīvi. Visu informāciju meklē memorywater.com.
Holivudas zvaigzne Toms Hārdijs spēlē dvīņus Ronaldu un Reģinaldu Krējus. Britu ievērojamāko gangsteru cīņa par varu un ietekmi krimināla trilerī Leģenda. Kino no 16. oktobra.
Dzīve kļūst arvien piepildītāka, un iegūtās vērtības negribas zaudēt.
Ja tev ir ko zaudēt, tev ir ko apdrošināt. Apdrošini savu mājokli un iedzīvi līdz 15. novembrim un laimē pret uguni un ūdeni izturīgu glabātuvi, dokumentiem un sev īpašām lietām. Svedbank.